Handy, we're going to do a quick lesson recap for you here. This is the swing you started with. And really the big thing that I want you to pay attention to is basically head movement and when. Pretty solid there to the top. But then from here, get that head going first. And then the hips, and that causes the scoop. Head getting out in front of the lower half. So this is the drill we worked on, or this is me showing you what I want you to try to feel. So trying to keep those arms a little straighter, not letting them break down. And then from here, letting that lower body shift first to get to the lead leg, and then you turn under and around. Thought the visual would help you, so you could have that the shift and then under and around. And this is your first go at it. It's your drill. Or trying to get you to hit, excuse me, when you're out on a range hitting balls, big moving hooks. So we're looking for the lower half to go and keeping that head back. So you can see it's your head starting to move forward first a little bit there, less than before. And arms are a little straighter. Just a bunch of videos here of you working through the drills. Trying to feel the shift, exaggerating it, of course. Come on. Closer there. Shift, turn. Oh, that was unorganized there. You could see your head went first, and then you kind of head went first, and then you threw the hips in late on that rehearsal. Turn to the top, a little bit of a bump with the lower half, head stays back, swing it from the inside. And out to right field. With some down the line video I wanted to show you its effect. Whoops, I'm sorry. To show you the what sequence does to down the line view, your golf swing, and how it affects your hands and golf clubs. So in the past, we've been over the top of this line quite a bit. Takeaway, we have to clean up a little bit, but I don't want that part of this lesson. So your hips will go first here. Legs are turning well. Hands and golf club are in the slot, swinging down the line. The only thing, and we talked about this, is this is the club face right here. I'm going to do it in a different color. Just hanging onto that club face too long. Release that thing, that frisbee feel, or throwing the frisbee out to the target. Forearm roll, club face roll. You can. Then I think I have another view of it here. In this video, you do a better job of rolling the club face in the follow through. Bump with the legs, turn, 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 turn. This is your rehearsal. Oops, I'm sorry. Legs, head stays back. Golf club comes in to out. And I'm showing you releasing the face. That would be exaggerated. But right now we would need you to feel like the club face was facing the ground out there. Just practice an extreme to get you, rolling the face again and not hanging on to it through impact. Good rehearsal there. And a little better toe release there. Excuse me. Demonstrating the that would have been club face hung on to a little bit there. You can kind of see that. Club face is open, ball's going out to the right. Club face open, club face open, club face open. It's going to be a weird feel because you've not had the ability to release it based on hand and club path in the past. A little better job releasing it there. This is when I ran to get the hammer to show you, asking you to get the head of the hammer at the ball. And I'm showing you the effects of the wrists there. And then I took the golf club here and showed you what the golf club would look like, although you can't see from this angle. As you were rolling the hammer face, or hammerhead, I was rolling the club face to show you what it was doing. So I would say in this swing, as you look in the downswing, club face is starting to turn closed. And then you open it up in the through swing. So it's going to be a little bit of experimenting. I do want to show you this though. And what I mean by experimenting is you're just going to have to play with that club face a little bit of work out on the range. I really do like the idea of trying to hit big hooks, getting the weight to shift to the lead leg, keeping that head back and your chest will stay close to the target longer, and you'll be able to swing out to right field and let that face go to bring the golf club back. But this is where we are now, and what did I think? This is where we were not too long ago. Went too fast, I'm sorry. So really long with the arms and golf club. And then, sorry, over the plane line and throwing outside the line. Just shifting weight gets you back in the slot where we want you. But look at the difference in club positions. Shaft's laying down better. Shaft's has a much better pitch. It's also in the right spot to get good leverage on the golf ball. This would be bad and over the top, steep. This is in plane or on plane or closer to being between the two planes. I'd still like to see it, this shaft over here on the left, I'm sorry, laying down on the forearm closer to now, but we'll get there. You were experimenting with shutting the club face a lot in the video here on the left. And when we get you rolling the club face, you'll have more trust in the ability to get that thing laying down more on the forearm in that position and releasing. But good work today. We also went to driver. And again, with driver, it's so much sequence. It's so much a matter of, if you start racing out of it with your upper body first, you are going to be in trouble and frustrated. But if you're patient from the top and let your legs get underneath you, and if your legs start the downswing, get that shift. Look at how the golf club stays back, bottoms out behind the ball, and then you can hang back and release it. Or it feels like hang back compared to what you're used to, but that would have been much better and more in play, and you'll be hitting it farther that way than you have in the past. Straighter ultimately too. So that's that. Shoot me a text and let me know that you got this. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next time.